Hello guys, and welcome to the channel. My name is Elizabeth if you're new, and today we are doing my menu planning and grocery list prep work before tomorrow's grocery haul. So I get paid every Thursday. My week runs from Thursday to Wednesday. Currently my grocery budget is $160 a week. I'm spending $60 on the weekly rotating items. Those are just items that we're gonna consume throughout the week. And I'm spending $100 towards stockpiling of my home. For 2025, I am on a mission to fully stock my home with a year's worth of food and personal and essential needs. By the end of May, I am determined to have all of my personal and essential needs fully stocked for the year. With that said, I always start off with a menu. My menu determines what I have on hand and what I need from the store. Right now, I've been stockpiling for 5 months. So the bulk of what I need for my menu should come from my home. If you're new, I live near a fly zone, so you will hear planes throughout the video. I won't apologize because it's just the nature of where I live, and it's okay. But this week, I am designating the entire $160 budget to back stocks. I'm not going to spend any of it on the weekly rotating items because I have enough items on hand. We have plenty of apples, so we will work next week on eating all of these apples. I still have sweet potatoes, so we're going to use these sweet potatoes. We have cucumber, lettuce, tomatoes, and broccoli still in the refrigerator, and all of those things I want to make sure we're using it before it goes bad. Bulking or hauling and bulking up on your food items and not actually using it is hoarding. The point of stockpiling is to create a buffer between me and inflation, but it only works if I am actually eating the food that I buy. If it goes bad, I'm still wasting money. So what's the point? So it's important that we eat through these apples, eat through the sweet potato, and we eat through the fresh fruits and veggies that are already in the refrigerator. So my menu for the week looks like this. Monday is a free night. Tuesday, I'm doing fried fish tacos. On Wednesday, Jeremiah will cook. Thursday is salmon and broccoli and cheese because we didn't eat that last week. It was on the menu. Friday is always a free night. Free means I'm still cooking. It just means I'm gonna improvise. Whatever is quick and easy and convenient for me is what I'm gonna cook. So I gave myself 2 free nights, Monday and Friday, to just go through the meat freezer and determine what we're gonna eat. Saturday, Jeremiah has a tournament. He won't be home at all this weekend, so I didn't put anything on the menu for that. His menu is within driving distance, so I'm going to come home. He's going to stay with his team because he wants to, but I'll just have a salad, and he already has his spending money for the weekend. So that's my menu. Everything that I need to facilitate these meals, I already have on hand, so I don't have to buy anything, which is why I am going to spend the entire $160 on stockpiling. So I told you guys in a previous video that I'm running my house like a Fortune 500 company. Last year my company was doing layoffs. I went a month and a half, almost 2 months, without knowing if I would have a job. It completely transformed me. It lit a fire under me. I saved a year's worth of my expenses, so I fully fund my emergency fund last year, but I am doing everything that my company is doing for my family. I'm taking the same vantage point and view on how to move forward with my family that the company that I work for is taking for business. So every day I'm going over my finances, I'm going over what I have, going over how I can fine tune the budget to work for me, and any changes I can make to save money. The bottom line is to cut expenses and to increase my profit margin, which is increase my savings. So I noticed yesterday and today, I noticed that Dow is much cheaper than Dove. For over a decade, I have been using Dove products. I absolutely love Dove, but I can buy 2 Dow body wash for the price of 1 Dove body wash. So Jeremiah will now be using Dow body wash. Anytime I make a change for finances in reference to my kids' items, I do the same for me. If it's good enough for my kids, it's good enough for me. So I noticed the same. My kids use body wash. They prefer body wash over soap. I don't use body wash at all. I love bar soap. So instead of buying Dove bar soap, I'm doing the same thing that I'm doing with the body wash. I will be buying Dow bar soap. It is much cheaper than the Dove. The better buy is the 12 bar of the Dow. I haven't been in the store and looked at the Dow soap yet. I'll do that tomorrow. But buying the 12 count is a better buy than the 8 count. But either way, it's still a lot cheaper, either one, than Dove. But I want to get the greatest savings that I can. So I'm going to try to find the 12 count, 12 bar bundle of the Dow. But we will be switching for body wash and bar soap to Dow from Dove, and it's gonna save us. So my goal tomorrow is to fully stock the body wash for Jeremiah. Keep in mind, he still have Dove body wash. He'll just use that, what we already have stockpile. He'll just keep using that, but moving forward, I'm only buying Dow. And then the same thing, I have a huge container on my tub that's full of Dove soap. I'm going to continue to use the Dove soap. I'm just moving forward, I'm just buying Dow. So I'll be stockpiling Dow. But I am going to fully stock that Dow body wash, so Jeremiah body wash. I want to get more razors so that I have over a year's worth of razors. I'm not that great at shaving or do it that often. SOS pads, bleach tablets, scrubbing bubbles. I have owned my home for almost 8 years. I think I've used my shower 5 times. I wash every single night, and I use scrubbing bubbles to clean the tub after I'm done. So I really need the scrubbing bubbles. So more scrubbing bubbles. Trash bags. I have trash bag stock, but I need to increase that stockpile. And then 1 more bottle of Fabuloso is all I'll need to get me to a year supply of that. Rubbing alcohol, I think what I have now is a year's worth of rubbing alcohol. It's not something that we go through quickly, but I am going to get 4 more just to ensure that I have a little over a year. And then dish detergent. Again, I think I have a year's worth of dish detergent, but I'm going to get 2 more just to make sure and to put me in a comfortable spot. And then laundry powder. So I love the Arm & Hammer powdered detergent. I prefer powdered detergent over anything. It lasts longer with my family, and I grew up on powdered detergent. It's just a comfort thing for me. But I am noticing that it is getting harder and harder for me. I don't know if it's just my region or here in South Carolina, but it is really hard for me to find powdered Arm & Hammer detergent in the store. They have tons of pods, tons of liquid, but powdered detergent is becoming harder and harder to find. In every store I go in, the section that houses powdered detergent is smaller. Every time it gets smaller and smaller. So I don't know if they're trying to get rid of it or what the deal is, but finding powdered detergent is harder. So I am stocking up with more than a year worth of powder detergent because it is my preference and it lasts us a lot longer. But I do have a year's worth of powder detergent already on hand. It's just I'm gonna continue for the rest of May to add to that because I like it and it's harder for me to find. And then in addition to that, so that is the personal and essential stockpiling. But in addition to that, I'm gonna stockpile on taco seasoning, ranch, the powder seasoning, and Jackie suggested decaf coffee. I told you guys like I got a full and advanced blood workup and urinalysis from my doctor because I've been experiencing a lot of brain fog, like a scary amount of brain fog, and oh God, what is it? See? And migraines. And migraines. And for the migraines, they did say that cutting back on caffeine would help me greatly. So Jackie suggested decaf coffee, and I'm going to buy some decaf coffee tomorrow and see if that actually helps me. Well, I'm gonna switch to decaf. I'm gonna use what I have as far as caffeinated, and then I'll just work through the different styles and flavors of decaf coffee, but I'm going to switch to decaffeinated coffee. And so I have that on my stockpile list as well. So this is my full list of all of the items I want to stockpile tomorrow. So tomorrow will make 3 more weeks. So tomorrow, and then I have 2 more weeks of stockpiling before the end of May, and I am done with all of my personal and essential needs. I'm so excited. So once we fully stock everything, I'm gonna show you some of the unique ways that I stock. I'm gonna show you everything that I have as far as personal and essential items and how I stock them, because I need open, clean spaces so nothing can be seen. I don't like the products to be in a place where visually my eyes see them when I walk into a room. I like open, clean spaces. So you're gonna see that I'm very creative in how I stockpile it. Today I did go, they changed the name of the store, but it used to be Burke's. I did go into Burke's because as I stockpile, I'm realizing the size of my home. Like, I have a single wide mobile home. It's 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, and I always felt like it was the perfect size for me and my 2 kids. We fit here perfectly. But as I go on this journey to stockpile a year's worth of items, I don't have a lot of storage room. I don't. So I did find a couple of things that will help me at Burke's that I want to purchase. So tomorrow my personal spending, which is typically $60, has increased to $250. In addition to storage solutions that I saw at Burke's that would help me, I also saw a wall art that I want to put up in Jeremiah's room. I want my kids' room to feel like my room. My room feels light and airy. It's truly an oasis. It feels like a vacation every day at home, and I kind of want to create that same feel in the other 2 rooms. So I am gonna add some artwork. About a month ago, I moved Jeremiah from his room to to Jordan's old room, because that back room is dark. I'm gonna do a whole project on updating the back room. But I moved Jeremiah to the middle room, the room you saw in my home tour video. But I want to get some wall art for him and just spruce it up a little bit. Get him a plant. I think plants bring life to every single room. I'm big on plants. So get him a plant. And Burke's does have a large wall painting that I think would look great in his room. So I want to get that as well tomorrow. But I'll show you everything that I get. And that is pretty much all I have for today. So like I said, if you are watching the news, my prayers are in my heart, goes out to you. I decided in February that it's something that mentally I just can't do at this moment. It has brought me so much peace ignorance is bliss, no matter what no one says, it is. But even in not knowing the day-to-day what is going on in the world and in politics, it serves you to have a plan and work the plan. So this is just my plan. Take from it what you can use and customize it to fit your family, but we all at this time in life should be working a plan. I hope this was helpful. God bless you all, and I'll see you tomorrow for my weekly grocery haul. Take care.